Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Dom, and I'm your one and only Marvelous Imp. And we're here today to talk about Pitch Black. And this was written and directed by David Tohey. And we get a story synopsis of a transport ship crashes and leaves its crew stranded on a desert planet inhabited by bloodthirsty creatures that come out during an eclipse. But when it comes to the Riddick universe, the sci-fi Riddick universe, it's amazing. I truly just love their creativity, what they've done with the writing just over the years with all the movies for Riddick have just been really cool. They really are. They're just cool. I think they're fun. I think they're action-packed to a degree. Pitch Black, not too much action-packed. We do get a lot of suspense, and you can tell it's on probably a lower budget, just to kind of feel out what we could do with some of these characters. But overall, Pitch Black is amazing. I love Pitch Black. And I'll tell you why. First off, Vin Diesel's performance is spot on. This is definitely his breakthrough role because it shows. It just absolutely shows. He's just nailing this character right from the get. And that's what's funny, is that this movie is really a good, the bad, and the ugly type of situation. Because Riddick is not your protagonist. It's Carolyn Fry. But Riddick monologues the beginning of the movie early on. And he's kind of showcasing and giving us character development by monologuing, which some believe it can be lazy writing, but I think it's effective here. And then as soon as he's done showcasing the characters, then we get introduced to our protagonist, Carolyn Fry, right at the beginning of the movie, which I found very interesting, because that's where we follow her on her journey on figuring everything out from crash landing a ship, as they said, on this planet. And what are we going to do? What are we going to do when everything goes bye-bye for lights and these creatures come and try to wipe us out? And the storytelling from there is really good. It has great pacing. I like the characters. I think they're funny. There's one scene in there that's absolutely hilarious. There's a point where another character is coming onto the scene and something terrible happens. And the guy literally says, "Oh my gosh, I thought it was Riddick." And they like pan up. I don't know. The way they shoot it is so good. The way, the camera angle, they pan up. And Riddick's just right there hanging out. It's so funny. It's really, really funny. I laugh every single time I see that scene, just because the way they're showing us Riddick's character is so interesting and different. And I think that's why the character is very cool. It's because he's a mystery. He's a wild card. You don't know what he's capable of, and you're constantly on edge trying to figure that out. You know, like, what's Riddick all about? And we get to see some of that on that side, and it's just absolutely amazing. Now, Cole Hausner, as the antagonist, is really, really good. I know Cole Hausner from Pitch Black and Dazed and Confused when he played Benny. And I think he was in Good Will Hunting as well. I'll have to double check, but I'm sure he was in Good Will Hunting. Anyways, when I think of Cole Hausner in his early days, this is definitely it. And you can tell he plays a great bad guy. Like, he is not a nice guy. He's kind of playing by his rules. He's leading on certain characters, which is just hilarious. And doing some other things on the side. I don't know. Cole Hausner nails it for me. Radha Mitchell's very underrated. She's the one playing Carolyn Fry. She's the one that was piloting the ship, which I love at the very beginning of her acting. Because she's constantly, right away, like into the ship. She's looking for things. She's telling us what's going on, what's happening here. I love how into she is of the world. And she plays it off really, really well when it comes to just running the ship. I love that. There's also a use of like zooming into the eye, which I thought was really cool. They zoom into their eyes when we see the ship's speed. And this is all at the beginning of the film, guys. But we only see it there, and it's used really effectively. I think it's used really effectively. And yeah, we only get to see it one other time. It's when they're getting water. They have to find water. And they use the close-in eye bit. But it's very limited. So for me, I thought it was pretty effective. David Tohey, he made this film fun. I love everything a bit about it. The only thing is the last 28 minutes, last 28 minutes are a little bit slow for me. I think the last 28 minutes are a little bit slow. Again, I like the characters' dialogue and this like that and what the characters are saying to each other. But for me, 28 minutes a little bit skimmed. Just a little bit. But overall, I did like this movie. It's one of my favorite underrated sci-fis probably of all time. At least the Riddick universe, I would say, is number one underrated sci-fi world. Other than Dune. But we know we got the new Dune coming out and all of that stuff, so we probably get more fans. Anyways, to give Pitch Black a rating, I would give it a good 8.8 out of 10. It's a solid B+ for me. I don't think it's a perfect movie. There are some aging things, I would say, that happen. Like the CGI isn't fully effective in some areas. But for the most part, it definitely is. And it's only because we filmed it, or they filmed it, in the dark. When you film things in the dark, it absolutely helps how effective it is when you're using CGI or even a guy in a costume, like in an outfit, portraying your creature. And for some of the creatures, it's effective. It looks great. It looks great in the dark. But when we get to some scenes where we fully zoom in to some of the creatures, it takes some of that away. And it's like, man, this is the 2000 CGI right here. But overall, it was a great movie. And I loved its awesomeness. And never ever forget to stay marvelous. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.